Hey guys, what's up? And today we're going to be talking about the upcoming winter storm for next Wednesday and Thursday for the central U.S. all the way through to the mid-Atlantic. So first, we have new model runs for the three major models. So first, we're going to look at those. This is the 6 a.m. run for the GFS, and here comes your storm moving down to the plains. This is 2 days out, so we're pretty confident about this. Look at totals, and then as it moves to the mid-Atlantic, a big factor starts to come out of this, and that is icing. We're going to get a significant ice storm out of this somewhere down in Virginia and North Carolina, and it's going to be very significant, and it's going to impact travel a lot. But then you have the snow line creeping up into Delaware, Jersey Shore. Then it starts, heavy banded throw goes through Maryland, Delaware, and then it kind of just heads on out. Some back end light snow. And that's the GFS run. And I'll tell you, they did change a little bit, but they're looking pretty similar now, except for how amped up they are. Here comes your storm. Almost looked up a little bit more amped up already on the Euro. Severe thunderstorm threat with this. And you see that ice storm is a lot more further south. Instead of Virginia, North Carolina, it's to South Carolina and South North Carolina and northern South Carolina. And then the heavy snow making its way into Virginia, Maryland, Delaware. And then it kind of creeps up the coast a little bit. And then it almost makes it into the Jersey Shore. Then right there, it almost makes it into the New England area. And it kind of creeps up the coast a little bit more, which would give a lot more snow to almost every single person involved in the storm. So if you're a snow lover, you are pulling for that. My personal opinion, I do think that it's going to head up the coast a little bit, just because that's what the ensembles are showing, and also that is what they've been showing, and they've kind of shot away from that a little bit, but then they're kind of trending a little bit back. So I thought that like 2 days ago that I was going to meet in the middle and be kind of up the coast, kind of not. But you can see right there, that 988 millibar pressure system. For Maryland and Delaware, that could be producing almost blizzard conditions, not quite, but for a brief time it could. When that heavy band of snow comes and you're going to get 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. To be a blizzard, it has to be 3 hours of 35-mile-per-hour winds and like 8 inches or more snow. But yeah, again, take a look at the icing threat. Let's go back a few frames. Look at that right there. That is like a 9-hour-long icing storm event, and that is going to be very devastating for that area. Let's continue to narrow down the exact track and totals. Totals are going to change, but we can definitely look at them because we are inside 4 days. So what does the Euro show? Well, you see that line of snow right there for the Midwest or the Central Plains, and it has a wide axis of 9 to 13 inches, 9 to 14 inches. There's a wide spread of that. And then you see it kind of tapers off a little bit right there. And then it gets a reburst right over there. And this is where the bulk, the heaviest part of the storm will be. Zoom in here in the Mid-Atlantic. And you see, let's click on the highest point, which is southern Maryland. You can see they're going for 22 inches here. Do I think this is possible? Yes, I think this is very possible. We're this close from it, and that whoever gets under that heavy band of snow is gonna get 20 inches, I think. Going for 20 in South Delaware, Northern Delaware, Dover area, 9 inches. Southern Jersey, 15. Even up in the northern part of Jersey, you're going for half a foot. New England, half a foot. Then you go into almost all of Virginia is going for 10 or more, and then you have the very western parts going for 4 to 6. Yeah, this looking like this heavy excess of 22 inches. It's going to be somewhere in Maryland, Delaware. Maybe Jersey. I don't think it'll get that far north, but it's going to be somewhere around there. We're just going to pinpoint exactly where. Does the GFS agree with this, though? It does agree with this. So, let me back it up here. Here comes your storm for the Central Plains, and you see it's a lot more heavier. Not quite as, it's pretty widespread, actually. But you see 9 inches, and right in the center there, you have an area of 26 inches, so, like, I don't know if that's possible. You definitely go for 20 inches there, but 26 I don't really buy. But it's going to be extremely big storm, and someone from the storm might get 2 feet. Wouldn't surprise me. I don't know if it's going to be in the Mid-Atlantic or the center of the United States, but someone might go for 2 feet. Then to keep this going, you got that same exact area with the heaviest snow. Let's click on it. It goes for 20. So 20 and 24 in the same exact spot. That's pretty solid agreement for 4 days out. It's going to continue to shift a little bit. Let's click on Southern Delaware, 14 inches. 14 to 18 inches, Southern Delaware, Southern Jersey, 8 to 10, and up in Central New Jersey, only 3 inches. While in the Euro, it's showing half a foot. So the Euro definitely goes up the coast a little bit more. And if you're a snow lover, I know I am. I'm pulling for that. Maryland going for 20 inches, and almost half of Virginia, eastern half going for 6 to 12, and the western half is going for 2 to 6. So, someone's gonna have a foot or 2 feet of this storm. I just don't know where. Freezing rain. How much freezing rain could we get? Well, I'll tell you, it is a lot. There's gonna be very, not really widespread, but it's not small area either. In North Carolina, and you can see just by clicking all around this. I'm clicking everywhere. It's a quarter of an inch to an inch of ice in this whole entire area. Heavy spot looking like 0.8 of an inch, which is extremely dangerous. If you live in those areas, stay prepared. You're not going to be able to go on the roads for a day or two, at least. Where does the Euro show this excess of ice? Well, it's pretty much in the same spot, except it's a little bit heavier. You can see they're going for 1.5 inches of ice, 1.8 inches of ice in the heaviest area, and areas where they're going for 0.4 are going for an inch on this model. This is only because on the Euro, it's a little bit more juiced up the whole entire storm, which is why you get more snow as well. And this is a possibility. The GFS is too. These are the details we're going to continue to iron out over the next few days. But we can look at the NAM model, not for the Atlantic, but for the Central Plains. And let's look at the icing. You got a little bit of icing for the almost half an inch there, so that's definitely going to be a concern there. But here's your icing storm in the Mid-Atlantic and Southeast, and you see it's in a completely different area. So this NAM is not completely out, so it may shift over there, but in the next few model runs, we'll have the entire length of the storm system, and the NAM model is a pretty good short-range model, so we're going to have to continue to monitor this. What about the snowfall for the central United States? The storm system there comes, and bam, pretty much same areas. They're a little bit more southeast, but you're going for 20 inches here, so someone from this area is going to get 20 inches, I think. I don't know if it's going to be 26 like the GFS was showing, but I think it's going to be a pretty hefty totals from the storm. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're going to be impacted by the storm, stay tuned. Details are going to change. Other than that, have a good day.